started was in these old movies, before they had CGI, they had little clay like figures called claymation. When they would do the claymation characters, they would move one piece at a time. It would just be like legs, then the thing would come alive, then the hands would stop and then just the head would and look, and then the hand would, that would stay and the hand would reach for the sword and pull it out, then everything would animate. Because the animators didn't want to sit there and move each body part every single second, they were just moving the parts that were needed to move. And what happens is it created a different feel that our brain and our eye recognized was, yo, that's off, that looks weird. When you imitate it with your body, it looks really weird. And at the time, this is when people were street dancing, so it's like the equivalent of us going and watching The Matrix, or the new Spider-Man, or whatever, and taking some movement that looked cool and turning it into a dance. That's all these guys were doing. They were just creators of their time. And the technique, you then create a character in your mind, and you make that character come to life, or you can go into the synbiting idea of everything's going and everything moved like that the whole time. It was just the robot comes into play because, like I said, you're isolating. So think of, even as you're moving with this character or vibe and technique, you might stop. And this is where it becomes illusional. So you're dime stopping and stopping. The whole purpose is not only to bring a character to life, but to look unreal. So like a mummy coming to life that's unreal, we would never see that. And if we did, it would probably be crazy. And that's what we're trying to do. What Dre taught me to do was he said, what's your favorite old like monster character? I like the Medusa from Clash of the Titans. And he's like, oh, that's dope. I've never seen anyone do that one. He's like, well, how does the Medusa move? I said, well, you know, she's like a snake, so she's kind of moving, you know, and she's got this bow and arrow. She's like, and she's trying to like hit the dude with it. And he's like, well, what else? I mean, you got to develop these characters. He said, I said, the rattle, the snake. He's like, bingo, there you go. Now that's cool. And so I started animating my hand like this, like doing the synthetic thing, but like there's a rattle, like started moving like this. And he's like, no one has to know that you're doing the Medusa. It's just something in your head that's keeping you committed to a character and vibe. So you're trying to accent the music, look unreal, create a character.